Hi, everyone. This is not my daily Friday show, so just letting you know, it's not. It's a special that I'm just going to address. I won't be before you this long, but I will address this topic because it kind of bothered me. And I think it's time to address these folks. So here we have it. So I was on my Twitter last night. And this tweet kind of struck me because for those who follow me, I love Kamala. Like, not like obsessed, but I love the work that she does and just like her as a politician. So here we are. So this Katie Halper, she's a co-host of the Rolling Stones Useful Idiots podcast. That sounds like her. And the host of the Katie Halper show and live stream. And she is a Bernie supporter. Like I said, I have no issues with people supporting whoever or still support them. That's kudos to them. But what I have a problem with is people labeling people and or making assertions and don't know the facts. So last night she tweeted this at 8:41, and here it is. The funded and coordinate, it should have been coordinated. K-Hive is very active but very stupid for many reasons, including how openly vicious they are while claiming to reject toxicity. If I got paid to be a troll, I'll do a lot better. So, let me read that again. The funded and coordinate K-Hive is very active but very stupid for many reasons, including how openly vicious they are while claiming to reject toxicity. If I got paid to be a troll, I'll do a lot better. So, just one question for Miss Halper. Who got paid? That's part of the K-Hive. No, seriously, like, who got a check? Who got a check? Anybody got checks from Kamala or from her staff? Like, who literally got a check? Because the last time I checked, people that support candidates, they don't get paid. They don't get a check. So I don't understand her. I don't understand you, Katie. I really don't. And yeah, she is a damn liar. So let's help Miss Halper out. 1, the K-Hive is not a funded or coordinated group. That's 1. 2, people that support Kamala actually like the work that she does as a politician. Like your candidate, right, Katie? Yeah, okay. That's 2. 3, toxic? Nah, not really. But bring receipts? Absolutely. They got name 3. And 4, number 4, if I got a check to be a troll on the internet, I would not be working a regular 9 to like 5 or 10 to 5. No. I wouldn't have been living in a studio apartment. Nah. Other people with bigger platforms than I do that has like tens and thousands of followers or 100,000s of followers, they would have had a blue check by their name, whether it was on Instagram or on Twitter or even on Facebook. This is the same one who attacked people that supported Kamala Harris and Elizabeth Warren. Katie is a liar. So let's repeat this for Katie Halper. I gotta help her. 1, the K-Hive is not coordinated. 2, they're not toxic. And 3, we don't get a check. If people got paid, we would have been on TV. Or have blue checks by their name. Or would not have been working a regular 9 to 5. So that's all I have to say. But with these so-called because I know a lot of progressives and they give certain progressives a bad name. Like for whatever reason. Medicare for all and the Green New Deal is not progressive. What's progressive is extended after school. What's progressive is fixing the infrastructure. The roads are messed up. I know here in New York, the roads are so jacked up. Even going down to I-95, the roads are jacked up. The railroads are jacked up. The economy is bad. And there were other candidates that wanted universal base income, not just only one particular candidate at the time. Not sure about the president-elect, but I know the vice president-elect is for that. She was actually trying to give people in the pandemic $2,000. But of course, Mitch McConnell puts everything on his desk. It's collecting dust. Like the HEROES Act, collecting dust. Progressives like Katie Halper and Crystal Ball are progressives that you don't want to associate with. No. No. No, 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 no. Which progressive I actually like is the congressman that is way uptown in the Bronx and I think representing Yonkers, and that's Jamal Bowen. Because he's actually a reasonable guy. And I actually like him. Not gonna lie, I like him. But this Katie chick, I don't like her. I don't. She's a liar. She's dumb. And she's a useful idiot like her podcast. So I would like for these progressives like Katie Halper, Crystal Ball, Brianna Gray, let's see, Ryan Knight, Ryan Grimm, David Serrata, all those degenerates. Go find a fucking hobby. Find something to do. Find something useful to do. Instead of talking about groups that don't care about you. Nobody cares about y'all. Don't be mad because your guy did not win. It's his fault this time. He had 5 years. Bernie had 5 years to develop his coalition. 5. And he messed every chance up that he got. Messed up everything. Everything. While other candidates were building on their coalition. Whether I agree with their politics or not, other candidates were making efforts to build their coalition. And Bernie fucked up every chance that he had. So it's all on him. So I don't understand why his supporters are still mad. Why are you mad? All other supporters from different camps, they got over it. Once a candidate left or dropped out of the race, they got over it. Not right away, but they got over it. I was a Kamala Harris supporter. I was mad. She didn't even compete in the primaries, but I got over it. I watched from the sidelines. Other candidates started dropping out and some of their supporters were upset, but they got over it. They didn't attack everybody else. Seems like the only people, the only group that attack every other supporter, whether it's on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, it's always Bernie Sanders supporters, not Bernie Sanders himself. But what I don't like is the fact is that he does not check that shit. He can't check everybody individually, but at least say, like, I don't condone this. But I am happy that he kind of distanced himself, hopefully he did, from his national surrogates because they're the worst. They are. So, Katie, Please stop lying. Just stop lying, because you're making yourself look like an ass. And yes, B, they are the worst. They are the worst. They attack. I think you was a Warren supporter, and they attacked you. Yeah. Oh. Green MAGA. Bernie bros are green MAGA. They want to talk about we're blue MAGA? No, they're green MAGA. Green MAGA. Because they vote green. And why, everybody's asking me, why do I have this beef with Ryan Knight? Not necessarily beef. He's just fake. He came off as a Warren supporter. He was boosting her up, OD, boosting her up. And next minute, you know, once she dropped out, he all licking Bernie's ass crack. And once Bernie dropped out of the race early, which I'm shocked, what does he do? I vote green. The same shit that he criticized other folks for 4 years ago when he was a quote-unquote neo-corporate shill. He does the same fucking shit. Like I said, some of these white progressives ain't shit. And it's so sad because I know a handful of progressives that don't even condone that bullshit, that actually are on the ground doing the work. I know one that I used to volunteer with. She's on the ground doing the work. Like, she helps get black people elected, like black women elected. And it's sad. Well, I'm trying to be nice and say some. I'm trying to be nice. Because everybody say I'm divisive. People say I'm, you know, a little mean. I'm not mean. But I try not to be mean. I try not to be mean. I keep it real. But they are pretty, horrible. I mean, half of them attacked me on Twitter. Thank God I don't gave them my Instagram. Because all I do on my Instagram, sometimes I do this, and then I post my workout pictures. But they're fucking horrible, man. They are. But what I gotta say, I'm just gonna end this to you white progressives, you jackasses, you Bernie bro losers. And yes, I'm calling y'all losers. Stop fucking lying on the K-Hive. Stop fucking lying about people. Just stop the fucking lies. It's whack as hell. Y'all looking dumb out here. Bernie Sanders lost the election, well, primaries, twice. And all because of his doing. He lost. He lost. And as for Katie, keep your fucking mouth shut about the K-Hive. And that's all I got to say. Okay? Until then, have a good night.